This is my little collection of Sybil Dunning paraphernalia. Start off here a big magazine article that came in part of the High Society Collectors edition number 11 of Celebrity Skin, which is a New York based publication, and it's very hard to find because it's seasonal publication and it never was distributed up here. Likewise with this little collection of Sybil Dunning adventure video collection, which unfortunately due to the time of distribution we couldn't get distribution rights on the tape, so I had to get these from special list private auction sites and etc. Apparently the whole story goes in the 80s. Sybil Dunning redefined the terms of women that want to take up more challenging roles than playing the constant screaming damsel in distress all the time. But she finally turned it on the head. Let's start having women go around and playing the hero instead of being the damsel. So she redefined the action woman of the 1980s, which the likes of Sigourney Weaver and so many other women that came through into action and that want to take on tougher, demanding roles. But due to the success of the comic books, of the tales from the crypt, they've come up with a niche in the market. It's time to introduce a whole new level of entertainment and excitement by coming up with an idea. Let's have a well accomplished film star back in the day doing a string of videos in each one to introduce the film in various types of costumes. It depends on the theme and the flavour and the tone of the film. For instance, she appears as the ninja assassin for a video release of Ninja Warriors. Then the first time you see her in the similar type of outfit for the release of Kill the Ninja. And for other versions like Rush, it's just only the videotape. There was no slave Kim with it at the time. And Killing Machine, which she plays a sexy leather clad protagonist by introducing the theme of the film. This is for the Killing Machine. This was a replacement because the original cover came badly in rot condition. I was not happy about it, so I googled it and downloaded the scan of the artwork and printed it off but it still comes with its original tape with Sybil Downing's adventure video killing machine. But at the time, there was other offshoots of video anthology series. William Shatner did one based on horror films. Christopher Lee, who starred with Sybil in Philippe Mora's Howling 2 film. He did one, and Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, she did one. There are so many other people that came through and that did their own versions of, like Dennis Farina. He did one for another type of program. Dan Aykroyd, who played Dr. Raymond Stennis in the Ghostbusters, he did one based on the scientific facts and paranormal. Later on, Jonathan Frakes, who plays Commander William Riker, did one. So many other accomplished actors followed the footsteps of Sybil Danning. She was a great, courageous woman, quite brave for what roles that commanded her to do. She trained them very hard, extensively, to fulfill the roles that she was going to play, and she totally nailed it. But many actresses and actors that started off models find it very hard to follow the same footprint as Sybil, and like with another one with Brigitte Nielsen, that was also another accomplished action actress of the 80s. That was redefinement of the era of the tough girl power type of attitude to movie making. Yeah, I quite like this collection. Gradually in time, I hope to get a couple more of the Sybil's adventure video series of videos. But we would love to see them be digital remastered on DVD and in the way of a special box set. And yeah, this is the greatest collection that I've ever assembled. Yeah, I've got other stuff that's Sybil Danning related, but it's going to take time of finding it all, putting it all together and presenting it to the masses on screen. But that's going to take time and effort, but I'd rather stick to mere basics. So like what I've got here, so it gives me more time to cover the areas and go over the prestige and vibrance of it all, to give the viewing public a flavour of what I've got, and to display it to future people who wants to follow the same footsteps as I do by doing presentation videos. And back to Sybil. Yeah, she was a great actress. I've seen her in countless of films, not so much of her early stuff. I saw her in the Howling 2 film, which apparently did not do so well at the box office. so, which was a damn shame. It was the first film to set in Romania for a modern day horror adventure. Um, to say that years later, to say they was in Romania again, but to film Fright Night 2, The New Blood with Jamie Murray from countless of TV shows and that. Yeah, but I've seen the film Howling 2, which was quite impressed, which was my favourite horror film of the time. I watched it so many times, and I quite liked Sybil's performance in it. And lucky enough, one day I was googling, trying to find her official website. I came across it. Then I appeared to have a special request of her to send out a special personalised autograph for me, which I got on my wall, but which I never could really afford the mileage of travelling to conventions that she appears in. It was due to the lack of time and restraint, so I had to do it in a form of backdoor route of getting it from other sources, which I got one day. It felt like Christmas came up once. I felt bowled over about the message on the picture, which I did the most. Which goes to show that Sybil Dunning became one of my favourite all-time action actresses of the 80s. Next to Sigourney Weaver, who made from transition from being the damsel and possessed Hardy in Ghostbusters to kick-ass babe with a power loader in James Cameron's Aliens. But without Sybil Danning and Sigourney Weaver, we wouldn't have had the greatest actresses out of today, like Kate Beckinsale, Mila Jovovich, and Jessica Biel, and so many others. But it's going to be hard to follow the same trades and the footsteps of Sybil Dunning, but she's pretty unique woman. I admire everything that she does, with all the prep work and all the training and keeping herself in good physical peak condition, and how to maintain the shape well after she'd done filming action films and etc. But she appealed to me for if Sybil Danning can have a great body shape, so can I, by doing the same tough regimens, like eating healthy and don't hardly never smoked and very rarely drinks, but only occasions. Always eating sensibly and keeping active and fit. That's why I got the inspiration from Sybil Danning by watching her in action in films and etc. That's why I started collecting this little collection you see here on this table, and with this thing there, it goes to show that it's gonna be one of the treasured things that I've ever assembled and ever went through due to my success of the one I did based on the random Metals and He-Man and Masters of the Universe, which I got a quite good feedback and comments from all my viewers, because I kept it minimalistic. So I thought it's time to do a following of that after the Ghostbusters Proton Wanda presentation that I just did. Most recently I put it on a video sharing website in hours, got over thousands of viewers, so I thought it's time to do another one based on my successes on my last two videos, which is this little collection of Sybil Denning paraphernalia, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you one day that you can do ones of your own and show it to the masses, and show your appreciation and love for what you got. And that was the basics. This is Frankie Smales for the collection of Sybil Denning paraphernalia and insight about her career, and I hope you enjoy it.